welcome to Durban, the Absa Stadium, and it promises to be a real cracker. Pedro Matabella in charge of this one, and Tottenham Hotspur in the country for the first time since 1963, when they played 3 matches against various South African representative sides. They've got pretty much their strongest squad out here today. Missing Christian Ziga, missing Dean Richards, but otherwise they've got a very good team out here in South Africa for 2 matches. First against Orlando Pirates, and that's here in Durban. And the Pirate side also have a lot to prove. We look forward to a real crackerjack game. Tottenham Hotspur founded in 1898. Pirates founded and established in 1937. So both sides have a long history. That's Bega Pagati. He's of course from this part, from KwaZulu-Natal, former Arrows player. Talking about Arrows, they won the curtain raiser today by 1-0 over SuperSport United. Sailor Chabalala had his first touch there. The man signed from Silver Stars. This is Mabizela captaining the side. And Netshodwe, or Netsiozwi if you prefer. And just marshalled there by number 22, Anthony Gardner in the starting lineup, the man born in Birmingham, formerly from Port Vale. That's Joseph Makanya. And it really is a good atmosphere. Not the biggest crowd in here, but a fairly sizable crowd in at the Absa Stadium for another bid game. There have been so many of them, profiling and showcasing the country. Very, very important games they are. 8 here is Helder Postiga. He was signed last week from FC Porto in Portugal. Really look like the United Nations do Tottenham Hotspur. They've got players from all over the world playing in their side. Number 4 is Kazuyuki Toda, the Japanese international. What's on here for the side from London? Jamie Redknapp, the captain, chips it in, and the goalkeeper, Mayala, formerly from TP Mazembe, doing duty today for Orlando Pirates. Bit of a lack of communication at the back between the former Mazembe goalkeeper, Mayala Makweni, and his defenders. They're going to take some time to sort that out. This is Makanya, though. Sending it forward, Leslie Maniatella on a run through. Maniatella, who of course is back from Greece, where possible transfer to a club called OFI FC. They play on the island of Crete, and he could well be playing his football there in the near future. Sailor Chabalala doing some good work and tied it up for Spurs there by Tarico, who is their Argentinian. 8 on the ball is Helder Postiga. As I say, he's from Portugal. They've got a couple of Republic of Ireland internationals in their starting lineup. Toda, the Japanese, Poyet, the Uruguayan. So they really have made there by Simon Davies. Man has scored in 3 successive internationals for Wales. Away by Stephen Carr. Doesn't go very far though, only as far as Pagati. Possibilities, edge of the area, long range shot attempted by Bega Pagati, almost reaches Maniatella, and then another effort from Chamala, which is blocked. Pirates applying lots of pressure in these early stages. Cut out eventually by Poyet. And the ball is out of play. So we've had 10 minutes here. It is Pirates 0, Spurs 0, but every indication that this is going to be a crackerjack match. Shots flying in here by Pirates, who are enjoying quite a bit of the possession. Here's Twala. And fed in there from Musasa. Cut out by Redknapp. Not showing all that much commitment that time. And it's a cracking shot. Again with the left foot from this youngster Twala. Not doing the business this time. Set up nicely here for Twala. Let's fire in with the left boot. Also anxious to prove a point. Many of these players trying to secure places in the first team. Good defending from Pirates this time. Taken away here by the Buccaneers. Makanya. Set up here for a shot to come in, and that was Makanya, brilliantly done. Shot wide, but clearly from the linesman on the near side, Yugesh Anjith, who's running the line on the near side. He's the assistant referee for today's game. Well, a good start, certainly, and Tottenham will know they're involved in the game. Pirates against Spurs, 0-0. Wonder if the Tottenham scouts might be out there looking at a couple of the Pirates players and saying, well, some of these guys are pretty useful. Maybe we should have them playing in the Premiership in England. One wonders. So some of the Pirates side, as I say, could be playing in Greece in the near future, or France. Many South Africans have already distinguished themselves in the Premiership in England in recent times, playing for a number of teams. Sailor Chabalala. Appropriate to have a name Sailor when you're playing for Pirates. 0-0 halfway through the first half. He helped his side last season, Silver Stars, to gain promotion in the inland stream of the First Division in a tough battle against Punya Selesele Bloemfontein Celtic. And now he's left the side. And the signs that they could struggle this season. Chance now for Pirates, and Birch again has to get on low and make the save. I must say, Pirates not scared to shoot. It was slow poison. Leslie Maniatella that time, applying all sorts of pressure, and he does very, very well, does Maniatella, to hold the ball up, to beat Redknapp in the challenge through the legs of Chris Perry, and Rob Birch made the save. Exciting football here in Durban on a big sporting weekend down on the East Coast. Rob Birch, as I say, young goalkeeper, just 19 years of age. Chris Perry, now Maurizio Tarico, a regular who played for Ipswich, and before that for Argentinos Juniors in his home country. Good ball there through by Simon Davies. Etherington goes on the overlap, whips it back in, the header, and Mayala is up to it. Makweni Mayala, man from TP Mazembe, does the job, does it very well. 6 years older than the goalkeeper at the other end, collecting the ball on the half volley, but that was very dangerous from Tottenham. And Etherington setting up the supply down the left-hand side. And Makweni, Pirates players. Sibusiso Mazip, Maurizio Tarico, the man who's going to take it. Nicolet, Pagati, cut out by Perry. Twala in. Oh, falls to Maniatella. Oh, took a deflection, could have flown anywhere. Maniatella reluctant to strike first time, and in the end his shot took a deflection. Well, he knows he had a chance. Rob Birch has so far kept a clean sheet. Steve Lequelaire with a corner. Hit to an unmarked Pagati, just outside the area. Etherington away. Falls now to Pagati again. Tried the shot. He's got a free kick now. Postiga complaining to the official. It is a free kick. Thanks, Clever. Well, great opportunity now for Pirates with 15 minutes to go. And Rob Birch so far kept a clean sheet, but he's been a bit fortunate. There's the shot on its way. Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty, Steve Lequelaire! He did it in the Rothmans Cup final against Ajax a couple of years ago at the FNB Stadium, and he's done it spectacularly here against Tottenham Hotspur, a David Beckham classic. What a goal! What a goal! Rob Birch beaten. He can have no qualms about that at all. Steve Lequelaire, welcome back. How about this for a goal? Beautiful. Magnificent. And the four-man wall could do nothing about that, as Ajax could do nothing about Steve Lequelaire's devastating free kick in the year 2000 at FNB. This man is a genius. If only he could sort his life out, he would be a real quality player. He's staying at Pirates this season, and what a way to signal his re-arrival. Wonderful stuff. Pirates lead Spurs by a goal to nil. How will the North London outfit respond to that? That was unreal. Goal in the 76th minute from the man who's been on as a substitute for only about 10 minutes. He replaced Makanya. We questioned that. We asked ourselves, why was Makanya taken off when he was having such a good game? But Steve Lekwelea has answered that question emphatically. Now Postiga takes a deflection, 1-1! 1-1, and that's the danger. It's an own goal, I think, by Musasa. And devastating disappointment here because Pirates relaxed after scoring the opener, and barely a minute later Felix Wamba Musasa has deflected the ball into his own net. It was great work from Postiga here, and the shot, you see, deflected past his own keeper, one DRC player to another. It's 1-1. Well, could you have asked for more excitement and drama? In the last 2 minutes, we've had it all. Great disappointment for this man on his Pirates debut. But he's very unlucky. Postiga's shot, he's trying to defend it. Undone a bit by the bounce and just kicking it past his keeper unwittingly. 1-1. And game on again. Well, Tottenham were certainly shell-shocked going behind, but they've responded very well. Just 1 minute separates Steve Lekwelea's moment of brilliance and a moment of madness at the other end. So, how will Pirates respond to that? They led for less than a minute. Postiga. Have Tottenham now woken up? And are we going to see something special from this North London side? Keen to Toda. Cut out well by Lekwelea. He's trying to spark his team. Here's Pagati. Disappointing ball from a man who's generally had a very good game. Well, let's remind you the bid matches started in Cape Town, a 0-0 draw. Let's just have a look at this goal again. Postiga gets away from his man, and then Felix Wamba-Musasa sticks a boot out. If he hadn't stuck his boot out there, I question whether Tottenham would have scored, because there was a player behind him, but not in a great position. But he felt that he had to intervene, and unfortunately for him, he's put it in his own net. So, South Africa and Jamaica drawing 0-0 in Cape Town in the first bid game. Then England playing here and beating South Africa 2-1 in an exciting game here at the Absa Stadium in May. Then a South African victory over Trinidad and Tobago by 2-1 in Port Elizabeth. And now this game. Etherington. Well. Now Stephen Carr controls that well, but he can't find his man. Here's Abednego Netsodwe. Good ball. Chase now for Jimmy Kauleza. Number 11 on number 22. And number 22 wins the battle. The Pirates take it quickly. Dipping shot. Dipping shot from Bega Pagati. And the ball flying high, wide, and not so handsome. So clearance it is. There's the own goal again that made the score 1 goal apiece. And darkness starting to descend over Durban, and we're going to have a change now. Off goes Jamie Redknapp, and onto the field comes Darren Anderton. Darren Anderton, very, very well known to South Africans, of course. Anderton, formerly from Portsmouth, who was born on the south coast at Southampton, was Darren Anderton, and he replaces the captain, Jamie Redknapp. As I say, spent many years at Liverpool. Something else on Anderton for you. He'll be at Spurs. He signed a 4-year contract. He's only fulfilled one of those years, so he'll be at Spurs till the age of 33. He's been at the club since 1992 as Darren Anderton. So just after the FA Cup success in 1991, but he did taste League Cup success in 1999. Spurs' last trophy. So, crowd calling for something special here. There are 9 minutes to go, and then we will go straight to penalties to decide this one. That's the scoreline. Pirates 1, Spurs 1. In the old days, you would have thought it was Cape Town Spurs. But it's Tottenham Hotspur from England visiting the country on the pre-season tour before their big friendly matches against PSV Eindhoven and Sporting Lisbon. Now a chance here for Netsodwe. Plays it into the path of Manyatela. He's got Kauleza in the centre if he wants him. Instead he goes back to Pagati. Felix Mwamba-Musasa is pushed up in this attack, trying to atone for his aberration earlier. Here's Lequelaire. There's Musasa. Lequelaire doesn't give it to him. He doesn't trust him, I don't think. He's trying to beat everybody on his own. And he's got a free kick out of it as well. Linesman signalling. Steve Lequelaire, different hairstyle for this season. And that's Maurizio Tarico. But Steve's jersey being tugged. And he's got the free kick. The angle this time is too tight. He's not going to be able to score from here. But he might be able to set up supply for somebody in the centre. He's got the tall man up there. Felix Mwamba-Musasa's in there. It's Ephraim. It's a header away by a Tottenham player. Etherington is there first to the bouncing ball. Papi Khomane is there to knock it out of play. And Pirates are about to introduce Edelbert Dina, who played in that Ajax side. In fact, I think he captained that Ajax side in the Rothmans Cup final when Steve Leclerc scored that brilliant goal 3 seasons back. The man to make way is Bega Pagati. He's off, and Eddie Dina is on. So Edelbert Dina, Zimbabwean, born in Harare, formerly played for Caps United in that country. Let's see what he can do. 1-1 the scoreline. And it has been very entertaining football. It's a free kick to Pirates, foul by Keane on Lequelaire. And if Tottenham didn't know earlier that there's a team called Orlando Pirates in the world, they certainly know that now. They've had a very tough game. And let's hope the Chiefs can give them an equally tough game on Tuesday night at Newlands in Cape Town. Cross, was that a hand used? Oh, he's given a penalty! He's given a penalty. It's a repeat of what happened when England played here, and Danny Mills stuck out a hand. Stephen Carr this time sticks out a hand, and it's going to be a penalty. Well, referee Petrus Matabella was fatigued there. He definitely stuck out an arm. Whether it was deliberate or not is the question that we have to answer. But a repeat of what happened in the England game. Oh yes, I don't think there's any doubt about that. He used his arm to control the ball. Well done, Petrus Matabella. And Stephen Carr's disappointment, as was Danny Mills' disappointment in the bid game in May. Amazing how history repeats itself. Both times it's the number 2s. Danny Mills was wearing the number 2 jersey. And on that occasion, Benny McCarthy stepped up and converted the spot kick. And now, Pirates are going to see if they can go back into the lead. Haven't had the best of times in terms of penalty shootouts recently. Of course, they lost their shootout against Mazembe in the Vodacom Challenge a couple of weeks ago in Mabatu. Glenn Hoddle off his bench, thinking about changes. It's going to be slow poison. Leslie Maniatella to see if he can beat Rob Birch, the 19-year-old goalkeeper. What can he do? This will make it 2-1 to Pirates. And there's tremendous tension around the stadium. Leslie Maniatella blasts it into the roof of the net. Pirates lead by 2-1. Leslie Maniatella, in maybe one of his last games for Pirates, has banged it into the net. And then my colleague Devo Maniapelo will tell you what he thought about that to take you through the last 5 minutes of what could be a sensational game. 2-1, Debs. Sensational stuff, and Alex Heredia is so delighted. He's a goalkeeper coach, but he enjoyed that penalty. He looks as if he's about to burst. Leslie Maniatella's goal. And with 5 minutes to go, it is 2-1, and now the changes are coming thick and fast. David Galbraith is going to come onto the field. And Galbraith wearing number 21, he's on. Spurs are slowly committing harikiri, and now again Felix Mwamba-Musasa under some pressure from Robbie Keane, and the goalkeeper falls on the ball and tidies up. Wow, what action we've had in the last 10 minutes. It's almost been worthwhile sitting here all afternoon. Here's the penalty from Leslie Slow Poison Maniatella. Keeper tries to get big, it's not that big, and it sails into the roof of the net. Horns, says Maniatella. Chris Perry tidying up here. Steve Lequelaire Well, it'll be Tottenham's first loss in South Africa if indeed they do go on to lose. In 1963 they won all 3 of their matches that they played here. Sela Chabalala, Felix Mwamba Musasa can't get past the challenge that time. David Galbraith, man on the field. And the throw coming in now. Leslie Manyatela. Well, just about 3 minutes plus whatever time to be added on. Pirates have played very well today. They've signalled their intentions. League champions, of course, last season. And they've turned it on. The game has been turned on its head in a 10-minute period. Toda. Now Galbraith. Toda. Galbraith again. Curling it. And the keeper comes and falls on the loose ball in a tense and tightly congested penalty area. Mayala Makweni, man born in April 1978. Flick on here, Manyatela. Support out wide from Twala. Has he got what it takes? Twala fires it in. Oh, and Gordon almost scores an own goal at the other end. What is going on? Well, the offside flag was up anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. That was almost suicidal. Jimmy Kauleza was in an offside position. Anthony Gardner really put his defence on the line. Etherington. Toda. Carr, the man who gave away the penalty, cut out by Netsodwe. There's space now for Twala. He's got Manyatela going through the centre. He's got Kauleza attacking as well. Dina. Musasa. Lekwele. Oh, Steve, what are you doing? If he carries on like that, he's going to get hit. Free kick to Pirates. 30 seconds left. Old John Mabizela, he's experienced enough. Captain Pirates to league success last season. Sela Chabalala. Crowd on the far side really starting to enjoy this now. And Darren Anderton, the acting captain today for Tottenham Hotspur, with a release pass. Toda looking for somebody in his outside. Stephen Carr is there. We're in time added on. 2 minutes, says the fourth official, who today is Enoch Hadebe. The Pirates retain possession. They will win the game. Twala. Spurs are going to have to try and chase the game. The Pirates are gaining revenge for England's victory over South Africa at this very stadium on the 22nd of May, just over 2 months ago. Papi Khomane needed to be very cool there. Mabizela away. We played 1 minute of the 2 minutes that are going to be added on. Look at Steve Lekwelea here. Sela Chabalala also playing some games. Free kick now to Tottenham. He was pulled back. It was Postiga by Dina. They're calling for a free kick here, and they're calling for a yellow card. They've got the free kick. Darren Anderton needs to take it quickly, and does. This is Galbraith. Fills it in. Header! Just over the bar. Was that the last chance? It probably was. Anthony Gardner getting upfield. Getting under the header just a little. Looping it over the bar. So as the sun sets in the west, referee takes a look at his watch, whistles in the mouth, again, and Pirates are going to record a famous victory over Tottenham Hotspur. The final whistle sounds, and Amabagabaka have done it. They've beaten Tottenham here by 2-1, and they've shown everybody that they are certainly a team to take seriously. It's been a wonderful performance from the South African side. Tottenham contributed much to the fixture, but Pirates have another trophy in the cabinet. Sena Chabalala made a good debut. Looks so much like Leslie Manyatela, or beg your pardon, like Thabo Ngomeni with a hairstyle. And we're going to have the prizes awarded now in these final stages, but Pirates have made South Africa proud today, there's no doubt about that, and those supporters can hardly believe what they've seen. It was a penalty scored late in the game by Leslie Manyatela from the spot after a brilliant free kick from Steve Lekwele. It needed 2 set pieces for Pirates to win it, but they were in control, and even a bizarre own goal at the other end by Felix Mwamba Musasa made no difference. Glenn Hoddle looks on, coach or manager of Tottenham Hotspur, and those Pirate supporters will be doing the kwasa kwasa right throughout the evening. So congratulations all round. If you're wearing black and white, it's a great day. Earlier today, let's remind you that Golden Arrows won the curtain race over SuperSport United by 1-0. But here, Pirates, more importantly, have beaten Tottenham Hotspur by 2-1.